Hi, Patrick Kincaid. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We are on lesson 6.06. This is going to be the first of two real seller scenarios. And this one is product hunting with a combined approach. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough, and you're going to get to watch. You're going to get to come along as we walk through product hunting as guided by me. And there's so many different ways, as you've already been introduced to in the last few lessons, searching on Amazon, off of Amazon, using Blackbox, using all the channels and tools. There's so many different ways and places to look for product ideas and niche ideas. And so really you can pick, your favorites. Over time, you're going to get your favorites. And that's what I have done in this video at one sliver in time. This combination of Blackbox, Amazon, Watch Count, and Etsy is an approach that I have used to find numerous products. So I just wanted to get you to come along with me and check it out. You can also get that ebook that we're walking through in that. You can download that there in the lesson section. Okay. So without further ado, let's check it out. Hey, Patrick Kincaid here. Just wanted to quickly kind of give you a walkthrough. I recently created an ebook called 5 Secret Places to Discover Products to Sell on Amazon. And I was working with my client, and he's also a marketing partner of mine, John. Big shout out to you. Thanks for all that you do and for being you. You're awesome. We were working together, and he's taken a little bit of a hiatus from looking for new products. He had a whole bunch of ideas and started sourcing way too many of them at once. So he's been working on getting those up on Amazon and scaled and whatnot. But now he's ready to start to dabble and find some new product ideas. Well, John doesn't have time to spend hours and hours and hours hunting for products. He needed a quick win, okay? He needed a way to quickly go in and find some product ideas. And so this ebook I created just the other day is perfect for John. So I was on a call with him, and I said, give me 6 minutes and I'll just show you real quick a couple of these tactics. And so I brought him, I came into the ebook, and perhaps if you're watching this, I'm giving you a copy of this ebook for, gratis, for free. Perhaps I am, if you're lucky, we'll see. And so we came into this ebook, and I was showing him that there's various ways to quickly get ideas. There's Blackbox. Number 2 was Watch Count, eBay, and the list goes on. We had Alibaba was number 3. The eWooGo Market was number 4. Really a cool little hidden gem of a place to find product ideas there. And then Etsy. Okay, this isn't all the places I look. This was just kind of 5 of my faves. If I have faves, this month these are my favorites. Right, these are the ones I put in this quick how-to. I wanted to make it a quick win for y'all. I want to make it a quick win for John. So him and I dove into this real quick, and I says, you know eBay, John. You've been selling on eBay for years, and it doesn't matter if you know eBay or not. But we started at Watch Count. Okay, so Watch Count is a website that is all about tracking different products and how much they're watched on eBay. So on eBay, if someone goes to a product and they like it and they're interested in it and they maybe want to keep their eye on it, you can watch that product. Well, this watchcount.com tracks all of the products on eBay and how much they've been watched. So you can go search by keywords or categories. And so let's say you're selling in the art gifts market. That's your niche. You can go look up art gifts, and it'll tell you in order of watches how many watchers there are for each of these products. And you can get ideas here, right? Right away, I see this at the top, like, what? Lego 1 ounce silver hand-poured art bar building blocks. Well, that's cool. Not sure what that's about. Might jot that one down on my idea list. Green foliage leaves botanical wall sticker. I see a couch, I see a table. Looks like it's a sticker that shows botanical leaves. So I might just copy this idea right over to my Pi workbook where I store my ideas. And I might just copy that right in here into my idea list, right? Okay, so there's one idea. So that's watch count, right? I could go down this list and find more and more and more ideas. Let me quickly do another search here. Let's say I'm just looking around. Let's say that you are in the reading glasses niche. I don't know. I just saw my reading glasses on the table. Look up here, and I'm scrolling down, and perhaps there's this classic rimless compact reading glasses reader travel slim design. So this travel design with case. Maybe I haven't seen these cases in the different colors. That would stick out to me. Maybe it would, hey, what about reading glass cases? I could quickly jot that down as an idea and go look on Alibaba for reading glass cases. What's this? How about an LED light handheld magnifier, reading magnifying glass? 660 watchers. 660 people are watching this product. I don't know what they're watching it to do, to see if it changes or sells out. I don't know, but I know when I want to watch things, sometimes in my Amazon, I put them in my Amazon cart, and I can come back to them later. And yeah, I know you can use the list, the shopping list, and all that, but I quite often just put stuff in the cart, and then if I get to the cart later, I don't want to order it right now. I'll just I'll move it to put it in the cart for later. Move it out of the cart. Anyway, so people are just keeping track of the ideas that they see. Look at leather reading glass cords, right? And you can just keep going down this list. Probably down the way here, you're going to come to some ideas that you didn't know existed and that are possibly not on Amazon yet. Okay, so that's watch count, right? The next idea that I walked him through was another one that can give you some really quick wins is Alibaba. Right now, we all know, or you may be learning, that Alibaba is a place where we go to find suppliers, right? But what about if you want to go find product ideas? Yes, you can just browse the shelves of Alibaba. Alibaba is just a big catalog, just like Amazon's a big catalog. This is a catalog of manufacturers. And whatever listings they've put up with the products that they manufacture shows up. So when you search, let's say, art gifts, you can see all kinds of things pop up here. Start playing music, of course. That music's kind of fun, but go ahead, stop that and start over here. I don't like it when they start music on me and I'm not on the decision of doing that for me. YouTube does that. YouTube, a kid be watching and it just all of a sudden starts playing. And we're doing other things on the iPad or we're talking and it's like, why are you just playing? Stop playing. I didn't tell you to play. It's a brave new world, folks. It's a brave new world. Okay, so art gifts. And let's say you're scrolling down through here and you see something really cool. Let's just say you've got this. Keep seeing here. Let's see what we got here. We got some cool things. I keep seeing this thing here, Islamic wall art. Okay. So how about this Islamic wall art, this metal decor looks interesting to you. Maybe you're thinking, well, what about Jewish wall art or Christian wall art? If you click into a listing, it looks like they're using a CNC. That's kind of cool. Click into a listing. You can always click on the manufacturer's name, which is always underlined over here. You can click on that, and you can go to their store, to their Alibaba store, right? And if you go hover over the products drop down, and all Alibaba stores have these same categories, and they almost always have products. They almost always have a product menu. You can see what else they sell. So if you were actually sourced this, let's say you were already selling Islamic wall art, okay, and this is your supplier and you wanted to see what else they made, this is where you could go and you can get other product ideas that may not even be on Amazon yet, right? Here's a Muslim gift set prayer mat in a can. So maybe that's not available on Amazon yet. You could research that further, but you could put that on your idea list. Where we use this quite often is if you go back here, let's say you're already selling, again, reading glasses. Mind you, it's probably the worst choice for markets, reading glasses, because it's probably really saturated. But what if that's my niche, right? And I go search reading glasses here, and I see this interesting one that's got all kinds of quirky looking reading glasses on strings. If I click in here and I click on the seller name, it takes me to their store, to their Alibaba store, and I can click on products and see everything else that they sell. So they've got frames, they've got sunglasses, they've got reading glasses, clip-on glasses, they have accessories, lenses, case and box. What's in their case and box? Oh, look it. Maybe I'm in the reading glass market, but I'm wanting to expand into the case and box side of things. Well, these guys are creating all of these cases and boxes, or they're a trading company that represents all these companies that create these. And I've got a whole bunch of different ideas right here ready to go that I can then go keep this page going. I can go look up on Amazon. And I'm doing this real time, folks. This is not, I didn't plan this out. I picked reading glasses because they're sitting in front of me on the desk. I can go look up reading glass case. I can see what's selling top of page here. I can see all the different styles. I can go back over here to my choices over here, and I can see what's here that's maybe not over on Amazon. There's bound to be some ideas here that are not on Amazon. There's these little guys with the glass here. That's kind of cool. Multicolor boys optical glasses box. Are those on Amazon with the little glass? Oh, yep, they sure are. There they are, right? These ones got a little, there's a more like silicone, solid color. Are those on Amazon? I'm not seeing them. At least not on the page one, right? So maybe that's a variation that you could bring to market that would be different than all these. You already know that these are selling well with the glasses imprinted on the top, because that listing number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is one of those. Okay, so that's a possible idea. Go back over here. I saw another one I wanted to see real quick. Just wondering. Look at all these different. Look at that. You can click over to multiple pages here. I mean, there's just tons of ideas, and this is just one little click into one of their things that they have in the market. Oh, now what are these? Kids sunglasses case. Now my kid likes to wear sunglasses sometimes, but he always leaves them like laying face down on the counter. And look how fun these are, right? So that's another possible idea. Kids sunglass case. And I didn't even think of that before, but kids sunglasses cases, reading glass case, and I would just go ahead and store this idea this other one we had here, which was these. I right click, copy. I go over here and pop that and if you copy the link itself, then you can always click back to it later. So when I come back in here later and look at a reading glass case, but I'd already found one that was kind of interesting, then when I click on that, it takes me straight over to that listing on Alibaba later, right? And then if I want to, I could take a picture of that and paste it in here as well, so I would know later what I'm looking at. Should really add a insert column to the right, and we should call that photo. Okay. So that's Alibaba, and you could spend a long time going through here, or you could just go find a couple of suppliers of the product idea that maybe you're already selling and look it up and then go see what else they sell, because they're going to be selling stuff within the same niche typically, right? Usually these stores and these manufacturers, they specialize in one group of types of products. And so if you look up something that's within your niche, or even something you're already selling, and you go into the store of somebody who's making that thing, you're going to see their other products which are in the same niche. Just a really great place to look for ideas. It's just a little bit deeper than on the surface here. We're just diving into the actual factory and seeing what else they're making. All right. Oh my gosh. So last one I wanted to show you was Etsy. Okay. Number 5 here is Etsy, and I call them garage manufacturers, because you got to imagine a bunch of people who are making things one-off in their garage or their back room, and they're putting them up for sale on Etsy. They may have 10 of them. That's kind of typically how Etsy got its start, was with garage manufacturers. Now there's a lot more stuff on there. It's going a lot more mainstream, but still you get more crafty, custom-made types of products. So if you go to Etsy, and you can search for one of those art gifts, let's say you found. Let's say it was, what was it? A leaf wall decal. And you can come to Etsy and you can see, especially when there's things that lend themselves to variation, like different patterns, different colors. Etsy's a great place to go to find ideas. So if you got leaf wall decal, you'll look up here on Etsy, you can see all of these different variations of leaf wall decals. There's even one here, the marijuana leaf made out of a record. Okay, that's interesting. All these different patterns, right, of leaf wall decals. So if you already had leaf wall decals that you were selling or that you had as an idea, Etsy's a really good place to go look and see which kind of different variations we got. So I'm going to go look Amazon real quick. And I'm going to see leaf wall decal. And already I see some repeats, but I guarantee you if you look down through here, there's going to be some on Etsy that are not on here yet that you could possibly run with. Maybe you could bundle a couple together. Okay, so now I'm going to take this a little bit step further. I'm curious, is the leaf wall decal a good idea? And I'm getting into my data phase 1 arena here, where we look up product and see if they're good ideas or not. And here under leaf wall decal, we've got the data here from Helium-10 X-ray. So one thing that we looked up on Etsy, which was really cool, because we found it in Art Gifts on Watch Count, was a camera planter, right? This was an idea we found from Watch Count. We came and looked at it on Etsy, and we happened to notice right at the top of the list was this SLR camera planter, made for putting plants in. If we go over to Amazon again and put in camera planter, how many camera planters we got here? We have this one and this one. All kinds of other planters. There's a toilet planter. Here's a camera planter. Okay, so it looks like on page 1 we only have 3 camera planters. That's a pretty specific search term. So there's only 3 styles on Amazon, but yet over here on Etsy, look how many styles we have. These 3 different DSLRs or SLRs, single lens reflex. This classic looking Canon. This little guy here, this medium format, these Polaroid ones here. This one's flipped on end. This is just a lens. It looks like a lens type of planter. This is a whole, oh, and I have that cup, by the way. I'm a photographer by hobby and partly professional from the past, but so I got that for a gift one time. There's just all kinds of camera planters here. And here's one that's just a camera on a pot. Here's one that's a clear camera. There's a lot more variations here on Etsy than what you've got over here on Amazon. That's substantial, okay? So if camera planters was your market and you went and looked up camera planters on Etsy, you can already see that there's a ton of more variations and ideas that you could be the first to bring to Amazon along these, and people would snatch it up because you'd be the first one there. Now, I'm not saying camera planter is a good idea. You know, you have to go look at the data, and this tactic here would work really well if you already have a niche of products, or if you found a niche you're really interested in and you want to go expand upon that niche. Let's say you found planters, like you're into plants, indoor plants, and you never thought of it, but maybe small, quirky planters is a niche idea you have. Well, and you saw these camera planters on Amazon, you go look up on Etsy camera planter, and you would have found all these extra ideas, right? Additionally, while you're looking here on Amazon, you can see these other planter ideas. And like, for instance, this one right here, Bulbasaur planter. Not doing too bad, 72,000 in patio, lawn, and garden. Not terrific, but not terrible. Bulbasaur planters. So if you go look up Bulbasaur planter, number 2 on our list there, number 3. Look at all these Bulbasaur planters on Amazon. Who would have thought? And Bulbasaur, by the way, is a character from Pokemon, and I only know that because my kid was going through his Pokemon cards of late, and I play Pokemon card flipping with him, and Bulbasaur is one of the characters from there. So these are just little tiny succulent or small planters. Maybe you never knew that the Bulbasaur planters were even there, and when you go start running your data and looking at things, who knows, you may have a great idea here. Doesn't look very competitive. People are selling, a decent amount. Maybe you're looking for a quick win that's, $5,000-$6,000 revenue per month, and you can come up with a new version of the Bulbasaur planter. Maybe you can pick other characters from Pokemon. This thing, Bulbasaur planter, is getting 2,400 searches a month. That's pretty good. What other Pokemon character planters are there that would get sales? What other characters in general? What other planters are out there? So you can go back, record this data, put your Bulbasaur planter on your list. Well, we had camera planter, and we had Bulbasaur planter. Now I'm curious about other Pokemon planters. Oddish? Is that a Pokemon? Yeah, Oddish, Pokemon Pop. We got Oddish and Bulbasaur. And here's a dinosaur. I don't recognize that guy from Pokemon, but could be. All you've got is Pokemon. All you got is Bulbasaur and Oddish. And that's it. Oh, and this guy. Oh, no, this is the Last Airbender. This is from a totally different universe. It's not Pokemon. Oh, here we go. We got Tritao, or Trito. So there's like 3 Pokemon characters up here. Well, what other Pokemon characters could we have made into a planner? These are doing this well. Look at this guy, 3,100 in handmade products. This guy's at 14,000 in Patio Lawn and Garden. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. And that's for a random Pokemon character. What about a Grogu planter? All right, so the ideas just start flowing, right? And we found this just by coming from Etsy. What if you just look up planter or succulent planter? Succulents have been big on Amazon. Let's look up succulent planter, and there's going to be a million ideas here. These are cool. Whoa. Little Groots. Oh, that is cool. Little Sloth. Here's a Bulbasaur that's not green. It's a plain color Bulbasaur. I didn't see any of those on Amazon. Did you guys? All these Bulbasaur planters I saw were all green. Well, how about if someone wants a... Oh, here's one right there. This guy's looking more stone and earthy. Maybe people don't want the green. They just want earthy. All kinds of succulent planters here. Now I'm curious. I go back to Amazon. A lot of succulent planters here, but not near as many as you see ideas for on Etsy. I mean, look at that. These are all pretty contemporary. And these have all different kinds of cool stuff. Look at these characters right here. And this right here. I mean, Sloth, Groot, elephants. Just so many ideas for different styles of succulent planters. And you can list those on down here. And before too long, you've got a whole bunch of planter variation ideas that are not on Amazon. All right, that's enough out of me. I was just trying to get you, get your juices flowing and kind of introduce you to some of these secret hiding places that I have. All right, well, there you have it. Hopefully that was useful to you, getting to watch me move along through the various channels and kind of how they all tie into each other. And I'm using one to play off another and taking one where we find an idea, and then I go over here and use this other tool to maybe find a variation or ways to innovate those products. We're going to be going more into the validation and the innovation coming up in the next couple modules. But if you, so I just want to give you that walkthrough to give you kind of a precursor to that, so you can just see kind of what that's all about when we're bringing it all together. You got to find the niche and the product ideas, but you also have to validate and innovate as well. So hopefully that was helpful. We'll see you in the next lesson. Take care.